Hey friends of future millionaires, Gregory Pierre Louis here, the backpack entrepreneur. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about how to make money trading Forex, okay? In the Forex market, you simply buy and sell currencies, all right? Placing a trade in the Forex market is simple, and the mechanics of a trade are very similar to those found in other financial markets, like the stock market, for example. So if you have any experience with trading stocks, then you should be able to pick up with Forex pretty quickly, right? And if you don't have any experience, then you'll still be able to pick this up because as long as you finish our Forex boot camp, it will teach you all of the basics that you need to know to get started, right? So the objective of Forex trading is to exchange one currency for another currency with the expectation that the price will change. More specifically, that the currency you bought will increase in value compared to the one you sold, right? So it's all about the exchange rate. So what is an exchange rate, you might be thinking, huh? Well, an exchange rate is simply the ratio of one currency valued against another currency. Okay, I'm going to repeat that so it kind of settles in, all right? An exchange rate is simply the ratio of one currency valued against another currency, okay? So now I want to talk to you a little bit about how to read a Forex quote because it's probably something you've seen before, but not something you've understood, right? You probably were looking at it and didn't know what you were looking at, all right? So currencies are always quoted in pairs, such as Euro USD, right? Or GBP USD, or USD JPY, like the examples that I have here. And the reason that they're quoted in pairs is because in every foreign exchange transaction that you execute, what you're actually doing is simultaneously buying one currency and selling another, all right? So how do you know which currency you're buying and which currency you're selling? Excellent question. And this is where the concept of base and quote currencies come in, right? So here's an example of a foreign exchange rate for the British pound versus the United States dollar, okay? And the first currency that you see to the left, that's known as the base currency, okay? And the base currency is the reference element for the exchange rate of the currency pair, right? And what you need to know is that it always has a value of 1, right? As long as you remember that, you will be okay. The base currency always has a value of 1, okay? Now the second currency to the right is known as the quote currency, all right? And when buying, the exchange rate tells you how much you have to pay in units of the quote currency to buy 1 unit of the base currency. So simply put, by looking at this Forex quote in front of us, you have to pay $1.21, right, in United States dollars in order to buy 1 British pound, okay? So when selling, the exchange rate tells you how many units of the quote currency you get for selling 1 unit of the base currency, right? Same thing. You'll get $1.21 United States dollars, right, to sell 1 British pound, okay? So the base currency represents how much of the quote currency is needed for you to get 1 unit of the base currency. Remember, it's a ratio, right? And if we understand ratio, simple math, 1 over 1 equals 1, right? So when you look at the Forex quotes, it's the same thing. Euro USD, that's a ratio, right? 1 base currency, right, over the quote will give you the price, right? So that's all you gotta really pay attention to, right? And if you buy GBP USD, it means that you're buying the base currency and simultaneously selling the quote currency, right? That's what happens when you put on a trade. You're simultaneously buying and selling, right? It's important for you to know. So when would you buy and when would you sell? You would buy the pair if you believe the base currency will appreciate or gain value relative to the quote currency. And you would sell the pair if you think that the base currency will depreciate or lose value relative to the quote currency. Remember, all we're doing is weighing economies against each other, right? Essentially, we're looking at the ratio of the economies of those countries and how well or how bad we believe that economy will do is how we get the basis on whether we're going to buy or sell that pair. Okay? So here, looking at what we've been looking at, right? The base currency and the quote currency, right? We're going to keep this super simple. If you believe that the British pound will appreciate in value, right? What you want to do is buy this pair. And you would buy this pair with the expectation that the British pound will rise, right? And the US dollar will drop, meaning depreciate in value, right? Because you're weighing two separate economies or countries against each other. They're economic states against each other. So that's it, right? Another thing that you need to know is that all Forex quotes are quoted with two prices, right? The bid price and the ask price. And the bid is the price at which your Forex broker is willing to buy the base currency in exchange for the quote currency. This means the bid is the best available price at which you, the retail trader, can sell the market. Okay? And the ask price is the price at which your Forex broker, again, your Forex broker, is willing to sell the base currency in exchange for the quote currency. Okay? So in essence, this means the ask price is the best available price at which you, the retail trader, can buy the market. Okay? And the difference between the bid price and the ask price is known as the spread in Forex. All right? So now you've learned about the bid, the ask, and the spread. When to buy, when to sell. How to read a Forex quote. I've given you a lot in this lesson, right? So let's look at this Euro USD Forex quote below and put it all together, right? The bid price is 1.34568, as we can see here on the screen. And the ask price is 1.34588. And these are the best available prices for you, the retail trader, that are available to you whether you want to buy or sell. So I hope this lesson was helpful, and I hope you got value from this lesson, guys, right? And just to put it all together, remember that you would buy the pair if you believe the base currency will appreciate or gain value relative to the quote currency. And you would sell the pair if you think the base currency will depreciate or lose value relative to the quote currency. So that's all I got for you guys. Again, I hope you got value from this lesson. I hope this lesson was helpful in helping you understand how to make money trading Forex. I'll see you guys in the next one.